And hello, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. How is everyone doing? Literally before we started today, Simone was racing home in her car. She had her granddaughter with her, helping with the broadcast, but she said she was almost home. So she will be joining us in a minute or two. And anyway, it's good to be back again, and I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far, or a good start of the weekend. Wim, as usual, I will leave your first comment. Oh, there she is. Here we go. And yeah, let's give her a couple of seconds to connect here. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Paul. Dag, Albert. Hi, Siep. And of course, Wim and Desiree. And yeah, it's nice to be back again. It's a little bit quiet here at the moment, but is Simone connecting? That is the big question right now. Hey, Philip. Oh, you're in Singapore right now. Nice. Did you visit my favorite part of town? Did you go to Geylang Road? I'm very curious. The big group we had here who checked out yesterday. Oh, they're also, some of them are staying in Singapore for a couple more days. And this is just my personal recommendation, but yeah, Geylang Road is absolutely my favorite neighborhood. I think I mentioned that last time I was streaming the first stream after I got back from the ADEX show in Singapore. And yeah, I just like it. It's it's got these many cheap Chinese restaurants, not so many high rises. It's not the busiest part of town, but it's great for sitting down somewhere in a cafe and watching people. So Philip, yes, you haven't gone there yet, but you definitely should. I can really recommend it. And maybe you can appreciate some of the Chinese food there as well. And Simone is popping back in.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in the car. I cannot watch. I have to watch
yeah.
all the
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's I'm happy you've got an assistant to help you stream.
Oh, yeah, beautiful assistants, like in television shows, things like that, like long, tall, nice hair.
Okay. Okay. So you just went to town, Simone?
Yeah, shopping with my tutu,
my
granddaughter, because next week we will be in the plane to Singapore at 4 o'clock. So I will not be on the street.
Oh, are you going to Singapore? What's happening?
It's a bad song. Somebody tried to push me from the road.
Oh no.
Yes.
So Philip says, drive safe, Simone. I don't think that Simone is the problem here.
I am not the problem here. There is an idiot with a pickup truck and a water tank on the back.
Yes.
Who is
okay.
in a very, very big hurry. And it's taking a lot of... Yes, over there.
Okay. Well, thanks for keeping it exciting again, Simone. That's as usual.
Never a dull day, Arjen. Never a dull day.
No.
Yes.
So what is Wim's
Let me...
for today?
Yeah, I literally just wanted to paraphrase it. Sesuatu yang baru minggu depan. Tapi apakah kita dipotong dari kayu yang tepat?
Ik heb maar de helft verstaan, sorry.
Oké, sesuatu yang baru minggu depan,
Iets nieuws next week.
next week. Tapi apakah kita dipotong dari kayu yang tepat?
But what will we cut
From
the
wood.
From wood?
Yeah, something like that.
From that place. Something like that?
Yeah. Not,
Yeah.
not tempat, but tepat.
Tepat. Op tijd.
Yeah. So
But
it's a riddle.
Oh, it is a riddle. It's a real riddle.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wim, enlighten us, please.
Yes, please. What is new next week?
Oh,
Cut from wood, but in time.
so he also posted it in Dutch, and let me just read you in Dutch and then try to translate for you in English. Volgende week iets nieuws, maar zijn wij wel uit het juiste hout gesneden? Next week something new, but are we cut from the right cloth? I think I got it correct like that. Simona's a little bit frozen. Hi, Hedam. Good morning. I'm looking forward to see you when you get here soon. Pretty soon, eh? Next week. That's going to be a great reunion. So Simone is losing connection. But anyway, yeah, I guess we just have to continue. I think. So we'll see when they have some connection again, and they will probably rejoin as soon as possible. And today, we are going to talk a little bit about creative underwater photography. Now, I have made a selection of shots for this stream. I've taken photos of 8 photographers that have their pictures in our database, if you will, in our collection. And the reason I chose those shots, because hopefully next week we will be able to have Raymond Wennekes on the show. And let me just quickly remind you about that. So starting in March, on the 12th of March until the 22nd of March, we will host Raymond, who's going to give a course in underwater photography. Now, Raymond is the Dutch champion underwater photography of 2016 and 17. And he's going to teach you everything about photography. So if you have even a compact camera or anything or above, that's absolutely perfect to learn all the ins and outs about your camera. But not only that, he's going to teach you some basics about composition, lighting, shutter speeds, priority mode, manual shooting, what have you. Oh yeah, color grading is also going to teach that. And hopefully he can be on the show with us next week, where he's going to outline a little bit more what the course will entail. So we have a few spots left. I would recommend you get in touch with us or with Diving Holidays, with whom we partner for this course, because it's going to be a fantastic 10 days, and you will learn so much more after this course. So yeah, make sure you get in touch with us if you're interested, and then we will be happy to help you along. But yeah, that's in March. But and that's why for this stream we are doing this as a sort of segue into next week, because of the 8 photographers that I have included in this presentation, one of them is Raymond, because yeah, he's also a creative photographer. Hi, Joost. How are you? Good to see you again here as well. So Simone is on the way home, and I think I will just get started with the presentation. I've got quite a number of shots here, so let me see. We start with one photographer. His name is Freek Maas. He left us a number of photos, which actually are some of the older ones that we have, but his photography has yeah, a pretty decent quality. No, they have a particular quality about them. They have there's something about them. Yeah, it's very hard for me to to put a finger on it. But obviously this is a very cool nudibranch picture, macro photography. But not just that, he's got these little storytelling in his photos. It's really a slice out of life, and maybe it's because I don't know what kind of camera he used, but there's something about the contrast and the color that I really like. And there is almost analog quality to his pictures. It's very difficult, like I said, to put a finger on it. So what you see here is these two, I think these are mohawk clownfish or false clownfish. Maybe is there someone who knows their fish who can help me? But yeah, beautiful photo, and you've got these two individuals nicely wrapped up in an anemone with a couple of glass shrimp, broken back shrimp at the top. But yeah, this is very beautiful and very particular. I love the color; it really pops, and I love how the fish contrast with the purple tentacles of the anemone. And then here also beautiful colors. And if you let me know if you agree with me, if you think that these photos have this analog quality. It's I don't know, it's something very particular. Right, let me just pause this for a second and get Simone back. Hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course,
as I was chatting, I could hear you. I could see you in my mind running upstairs and opening the laptop and getting ready.
Absolutely. So what was?
So yeah, happy to restart.
Oké. I see Wim's answer. Volgende week iets nieuws. Zijn wij wel uit het juiste hout gesneden? Dat weet ik niet, Wim, of dat zo is.
Yeah, only you know that best.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you missed this as you were driving home, and but yeah, we're talking about. I've chosen pictures of 8 photographers, and these are photos that I think are creative in their own way, and I think that each of these photographers showcase their own unique style. And so let me just go back to the first ones, and I showed our dear people some of these photos already, but I'm happy to restart. And so we start with Freek.
Okay.
And yeah, and some of these shots we have also seen in previous streams, but I thought it would be nice to highlight these for their own creative qualities. So as I mentioned, I'll just go through the first few quickly. There's something about Freek's photos, and I don't know if you would agree with me, but they have an old analog quality to them. It could even be analog pictures. What I mean is non-digital.
Why would you say that?
There's something about the clarity and the depth of color. Maybe it's his, and this is just my personal opinion. Maybe it's something in his color grading, but they stand out to me somehow. I think he makes, there's a little bit of a story in each of his photos, and that's the way that the color pops to me. Looks just very different. Also, this one here, it's already extremely difficult to take a shot of a flying gurnard from the side, let alone from the front.
Very true.
But this is the best one I've seen so far, I think.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's almost impossible to take a picture from the front.
Yeah. And also, the colors look slightly faded, I think, and that's why I think it's got this analog kind of quality to them.
Okay. Well, that must be your graphic designer eye.
Maybe,
because I don't see it. I like Freek's pictures, not all of them, because I like personally. I like pictures with a story.
Yeah.
Or a story, or pictures with a very high creative. And what I don't like are ID pictures. like the very first one, like this.
Oh,
The tank.
this one.
Yeah, that's
The
for
ID.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Amphiprion peridarion.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like this is
Lovely.
also an ID, but there, here you could make a story out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Its mouth is open. It's screaming or it's singing.
It's singing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
I have so much music around me at the moment that everything looks like singing.
Oh yeah. Oh, Juna.
Juna.
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Lovely.
this, yeah, a nice picture. I mean,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
for me, it's for me personally, it's not very special. It's a beautiful
Mm,
picture, but it doesn't do anything to my.
right.
I you know,
It doesn't-
I have that with music. I have that with photos or paintings. If the hair of my arm is standing up,
Yeah,
then it touches something inside.
yeah.
I think
And of course, that's very personal too.
yes,
There's no accounting for taste.
no,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, but I'm sure there are some further down the road. I think you would agree with me um, for other reasons that I've chosen them. And this I
Yeah,
just generally like. I'm always looking out for diagonality in these photos, especially that just breaks the photo in two, makes it look a lot interesting and it leads your eye. And
yeah,
if you're photographing a diver, make sure you give them a light. That's all. That always looks interesting.
yeah, and yeah, it fills all the rules. Yeah, it follows all the rules: the
Yeah,
diagonal, the background,
yeah,
the depth, the surface area. So
hmm
it's technically perfect picture as well.
yeah, definitely. Um, so yeah, that's Freek. Now Graham is an old friend of ours. He's been on the show a couple of times.
Don't
One
say
of our
old.
very
He wouldn't like that.
sorry.
Don't say old. He wouldn't like that.
He's a good friend of ours.
Yes.
Um, and he was actually one of the very first ones that we interviewed, and he already showcased some of his photos here. But I thought it would be nice to highlight them again because also Graham has a very particular style.
Yeah.
He-
For
he-
me, Graham is adventure. He's an adventure photographer. In
mm,
his pictures, you see adventure.
yeah,
I mean, this is one of the dive sites we dive very regularly.
yeah,
But in a picture like this, it looks completely new.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is Jalan Masuk.
hmm And um, black and white, great
Yeah,
choice.
dramatic,
Yeah,
really dramatic. Yeah,
very much. And then of course he does some ID macro photos as well.
yeah,
Um,
same. Whether
yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah, it's a beautiful picture,
hmm
and this one too, difficult to make with all the
Yeah.
different colors and very nice positioning. I don't know if he cropped it, but it's very nice
Yes.
in centered and
Yeah.
positioned. Beautiful. The colors are stunning.
Great depth of field also,
Yep.
or a very shallow depth of field that makes the
Small.
fish really
Yeah.
pop out.
Yeah.
And then this is lovely.
Yeah, very beautiful. Very nice. Depth in fields also very small.
Yeah.
And the eggs, of course, that's always a story.
Yeah.
Difficult to make also, this picture.
Yeah, they tend
Yes.
to be shy. Yeah?
They're shy and you have to be very patient, very quiet.
hmm
Mm.
And I love this.
Yes. The over under pictures. I think
Yeah.
we asked him to do some, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure.
I think we asked him because that was made when he was at our place. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And this is boat 9, I believe.
I I don't think so. I think it's
No.
15. I think 9 was already underwater or not. No, no.
Uh,
9
no,
went down
it
in COVID during COVID.
yes, yes. And this is definitely not boat 15. No, I don't think so.
Really? No. Well,
Yeah,
anyway, we didn't see it.
yeah. But it's a great shot. And,
I have a very sad story about boat 50, boat 9, by the way.
what's that?
It doesn't exist anymore.
What do you mean?
It fell completely apart.
Oh, really?
Side broke off, and in the middle it broke, and the sides were has been falling apart. So
Mm,
nothing much left of it.
yeah. All
Kind
that
of sad.
effort. Yeah,
All
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
but and in 2 years, nature takes the place back.
Yeah. See you guys. And so, yeah, that's very sad. When's the last time you visited?
Last week.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and here, of course, this is one of the, how do you say that? Main events for many photographers.
Yes, the pygmy seahorse, but it's
Mm,
yeah for me not very special anymore. It's a nice picture, beautiful
yeah,
picture, but
yeah.
we had a similar picture last week from Dagmar,
Yes, yeah,
right?
exactly. This I like.
This is beautiful. It's a
Yeah,
spaceship.
yeah. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Or
Yes, definitely.
I
To be very,
was.
I think it had a little bit of help to get off the bottom because this is an upside down jellyfish,
Mhm,
and normally spoken, they lay on the bottom.
yeah,
They can
they
swim, but they
right.
usually don't. So unless the guide is giving a helping hand, let's say that.
I tried to give one like these a helping hand once. It was here in the Lembe Strait a couple of years ago, before COVID, and I saw one of these guys, and on the bottom, helplessly trying to swim, and
And
I was like, "Oh, huh?
you thought it was helplessly trying to
Yeah,
swim.
yeah, yeah, yeah." I thought it was a jelly in distress, and so I grabbed my stick and gently tried to get it upright again. But then it started walking away because it was carried by a crab.
Oh, that's funny
So
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So if I hadn't tried to help it, then I would never have known.
Hmm.
This is great.
Yeah, nice picture. Really
Yeah,
nice picture. This is artistic picture.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost
yeah,
like a mask. Like
yeah.
yeah, I
I
don't know.
want to say that. Yeah, with a
Yeah,
nose. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, do
really.
you remember that movie? It's like from Labyrinth or something. These giants. Do you remember that with David
Yeah, yeah,
Bowie?
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. It looks a little bit like that, huh?
Yeah, yeah. This stone giant. Also great.
Nice picture. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, and this is
yeah.
still Graham.
What I like is the depth in field.
Yeah,
Also, very sharp in the front, and
yeah.
then yeah, beautiful picture.
And this one is, to me, also very creative.
Okay.
Yeah, it's diagonal. It's the dark background. It's very mysterious. The eye is almost perfectly in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It speaks to me.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, nice. It's a beautiful picture. I like
Yeah.
it also. Um, uh, Maybe because I know what it is, I'm
Hmm.
less impressed. But it's also not very difficult to make
Yeah. Yeah.
because they will move.
But would you? Is that like a mark of quality if a photo is difficult to make, in your opinion?
Uh, for me, it is
Right.
because
Yeah.
let's be honest, we see so many pictures
Hmm.
and so many pictures of the same kind of species.
Yeah.
And now with these digital cameras, yeah, it's like you keep on shooting. Tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick,
Yeah.
tick,
Yeah.
tick. And
Yeah.
sure, there is one of them of these 10 or 15 pictures that you take, which is extraordinary, which
Hmm.
is the best.
Yeah.
But for me personally, but that's again, guys, that's nothing to discredit the pictures. Really not.
Exactly. No.
Um, for me, macro pictures like this one or the one before that, um, they're very good. They're very nice. But this is in Lembe,
Mm.
and you can take all the time you want to make this 20 shots or 30
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah.
Try a wide angle with the light, with the correct lighting,
Hmm.
and the nice in something interesting in the front and a good
Hmm.
background. It that takes a lot more effort, I would say.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
much more difficult. That's why a lot of people stick to macro photography because everybody wants success. There's no exception. You, me, everybody.
Mm.
So the more nice pictures you make, yeah, the happier you feel, and
Yeah.
which is good.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
want to make ourselves happy.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, you should have heard the Austrians who checked out yesterday when every time they came back from a dive, yeah, we saw this, we saw that, we saw a mimic, we saw a blue ring octopus that took a picture, da 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 da. There, yeah, but yeah, it's like catching Pokemon a little bit, macro
Something like,
photography,
yes, I think
right?
so. Something like that.
Maybe
And
you're
I had
subconsciously cataloging creatures as you're shooting them.
exactly, and I had the same discussion with Stefan here. Once when they came back from Lembe, they were still a
Mm.
couple of days here, and we talked about the difference between Lembe and the Bunaken site. And I said, yeah, let's be honest. If you open the book of Manado Bay,
Hmm.
literally all critters that you can find in Lembe, you also find in Manado. The problem is that there is so much distraction. If
Yeah.
in Lembe, yeah, it's you swim over black sand, so you're focused on this one thing that is there, and you can spend your time there. You can lay on the sand without hurting anything.
Hmm.
And on this side, we have the similar critters, but a lot of coral to hide under, and a lot of sponges, and a lot of fence, and you cannot lay on top of the coral because we will not allow that.
Obviously.
And
Yeah.
so it's much more it's a lot more challenging for the guides as well.
Yeah.
But I'm a lousy dive guide. I'm a good instructor, but I'm a lousy dive guide. But I
Hmm.
had two advanced students last week, and I found the flamboyant cuttlefish. I found two white leaf fish. So I think, and nobody could find that in Lembe Strait. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's always like that.
Yes. Yes. Um, Also, Huub has, for me, a certain eye, I would say,
Okay?
and the way yeah, he's got a different eye. Everybody's got a different eye, right? A different look
Yes. Well,
on
two
their
eyes.
subjects. Yeah, yeah, and but Huub's photos, in terms of color correction or color grading, makes it really his. I find, and
Okay.
yeah, Also, a great quality about his photos is there's this graininess that I really like.
Uh,
And
you
I
have
see that
any
in
idea what they do with the pictures to get that graininess?
I think it's mostly some sharpening here and there. So you do some digital sharpening to them, and that might bring out the grain a little bit more
Yeah.
because it increases the contrast between different pixel values.
You
So,
see, here we go again.
sorry.
Here we go again. Graphic designer talk.
Well, I mean, you know that a digital photo is made of pixels, and
I know.
and each pixel has different values. And then if
Mm.
you increase the sharpness, you're practically increasing the contrast between two pixels next to each other. So that makes them look a little bit grainy, I'm guessing.
Okay. Okay. This is a
This I
super
like.
duper helpful, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know what this is a popcorn shrimp.
Mm. And
You might wonder why.
yeah.
And you know, it always lives in this piece of in this kind of hard coral.
Mm.
So that's why stupid dive guides like me can find it.
Yeah. I like the composition here. It's
Okay.
and
It's like a moon on the right side.
yes, yes, and it's I like how again diagonality. It goes from top left to bottom right, the way it flows, and then this this popcorn shrimp with these long pincers.
Yep.
Very cool, really cool.
Yeah, nice picture.
Now
This
here's a
is
remora.
remora. It's one of the fish that hardly anybody ever makes a picture of.
Yeah.
I I think it's kind of the paria of the fish.
Yeah.
We had during the advanced course we had a very sad um, remora who lost
Mm.
his turtle, and he was completely confused,
Oh.
hanging on the leg of our students on the tank, again on
Oh
the
yeah,
leg,
yeah,
belly, and he was very confused, the poor thing.
yeah.
So until we found many turtles all at the same time, and he saw one too. So
Oh,
that's the time that he moved.
yeah.
But our students were not so amused. They were a little bit scared of it. Bah, it doesn't
Oh,
do
because
anything.
yeah,
It eats algae. So,
yeah. And
but yeah,
so this one is attached to a turtle shell,
yep,
and we're looking at the bottom of the fish,
yes, yes,
right?
we
So
do.
it's at the top of its head, it's got this sucker, and
Yeah,
then it attaches itself that way.
it's an upside down fish.
It's an upside
So
down fish, yeah.
it's the
And
other
people in
side.
yeah, and people in here have also seen some guests here have also seen remora kind of swimming around lonely.
Yeah, poor thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is. I like this kind of pictures as well. It's not
Hmm.
broccoli, guys. Well, it's the inside of an Assyrian.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Steven Weinberg territory.
yep. And that's the backbone.
Right, right. This I think is great.
It's a beautiful cutout from a
Yeah,
bedfish. Yeah, but it makes it very artistic. I
yeah.
think so. I don't know if he photographed blah, 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 photographed it like that. What's that word?
Photograph.
But photographed it like that, or he cut
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
anyway, the effect is really nice.
It's almost like an abstract painting.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes, right? You have a picture that you really like, but unfortunately, a piece of the tail is missing, or a piece of the dorsal fin is missing, and you think, that spoils the picture. But then you can do something like this with it, and it becomes
Yeah.
something completely different.
Yeah. Just crop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Again, it's nice frogfish.
Yeah.
It's a giant frogfish also,
Yeah.
but mm, yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
For me,
don't.
it's it's like a space rock to me with a
Huh?
crater. It's like a space
Oh,
rock with a crater. The eye is a crater.
oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm.
I like frogfishes, obviously.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But okay. Nice
This,
twin.
yeah,
Nice composition.
yeah,
Really good picture because all the antennas are on it. Really
yeah.
difficult to.
And they remind me of us two here. It's a little bit the same. This is like you and me streaming.
Oh, there, this two, getting you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. These two.
I
So I think this is a pretty good example of Hoop's color grading. His photos tend to be shifted a little bit towards the red. That gives them a softer quality. Yeah, it's got his color grading is very. It's typically Hoop, I think.
okay. Well, this is really something you can judge better than me.
It's just how the photo, speaks to me.
Hmm. And I think the colors are beautiful. It's very
Yeah.
from the orangey to the dark red and
Yes. Yeah.
all the things in between. You forget it's a scorpion fish.
Yes. Exactly. And with Hoop's photos, they're all very warm. The colors.
Hmm. Yeah, this one I don't like so much, to be honest.
Okay. Look at those teeth. This is fantastic.
Yes, that's really beautiful, but very, very beautiful. It's a very
Yeah.
nice platform, and they're very beautiful when they're swimming. Unfortunately, they are being helped very often.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Do you think this
and
would be the case here?
I think so. Yes,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only reason or the only way they ever get off their space is when there's a very strong current.
Okay.
Other than that, they're just grazing. So they
Yeah.
don't have a brain and say, okay, let's swim around a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they don't do that.
Exactly. Right.
They have to have a reason, and very often they are being swept away by the current, or
Mm.
they have to flee, or they're getting
Right.
pushed by a stick from a guide.
Okay.
Mm.
I like this.
Oh, this is beautiful. I
Yeah.
really, really like that. And it has eggs. That is, I think they're eggs. You think it's eggs?
Mm, not sure.
Me too.
Not.
But
Yeah.
it could
Not
be.
entirely
But
sure.
I'm not sure. Could be
Yeah.
also a sponge.
Yeah, but it's lovely.
But it's a very nice picture. And
Yeah.
this one is nice too. Snake eel.
Mm. I always like the snake eels. Tubular nostrils, the little tube sticking out.
Yes. For a very common nudibranch, I love this picture.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. It's almost transparent. It's taken from the front. The depth in field is being reduced, so the small, how do you say that, tentacles or horns or eyes or whatever it is, are really crisp. I think it's beautiful. Even the
Yeah.
shadow, this is only with one flash, even the shadow is contributing to the effect of the picture, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Great contrast, eh?
For me, I would give this one a very high score if it would be
Yeah.
judging.
Yeah.
And
Nice
here,
little lionfish.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I've seen that. No.
Mhm. Yeah, I've also seen many things, but I think this photo in general,
Mm.
yeah, it's great. And I think obviously I think different than you.
Yes.
And for
Fortunately.
me, yes, and for me, I am judging these photos purely on their visual qualities. So the story behind the photo or how difficult it is to take, to me, is not that much of a factor. More like what is it, in what way does this picture please my senses?
Okay.
And
Well,
that's where it, for me, ticks
it's,
the boxes.
yeah. Well, it doesn't tick my box in this
Yeah,
case.
I like this. This is a healthy discussion. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least Albert is enjoying what we're saying.
Yeah. So just quickly, Wim wants to know if there's updates about the resorts, and
And
he would love to take another look.
next week, Wim,
Yeah.
next week, because I will prepare that before I leave. I think, I don't know if that came across while sitting in the car. Next week, I cannot be on the stream because we will
Right.
be in the airplane and not arrived yet in Singapore. I will be on
Okay.
the way to Singapore with Juna, who has to make a visa run. But I will prepare an update for the resort and some history.
Yeah. Cool.
Or
Sounds good.
we have to agree that we do the stream 2 hours later, and I will stream from Singapore.
Yeah. We'll make some kind of a plan.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
This is
This
nice.
It's nice. It would have been even nicer if that small whatever it is was not in front of the face. It spoils the effect
Oh.
a little bit. But
To me, it adds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
Buddha
actually-
call on top is very beautiful.
Yeah. The Buddha call.
I like this. Very
Yeah.
difficult to make, by the way.
It's a cardinal fish.
Yes. But from the look at it, maybe it might even be a juvenile, really small.
Yeah. Well, Wim says he's happy to do it 2 hours later, but yeah, we'll see when the time comes.
Yeah, I
That's
like
great.
that kind of pictures. Yeah. Because this could be anything, right? You look through the airs of your eyes, and for those that like riddles, you could guess what kind of fish this is.
Yeah. A bit of a catalog, but I decided to include it because it's at least in my mind, this creature is still pretty special.
It's high on everybody's list.
Yeah.
This one is pretty agitated, by the way.
Yeah, because it's flashing its blue rings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice picture. All the arms on it, extended, not curled up. Yeah, I have to say that from some of these pictures, I do think that the animals have been harassed a little bit.
Yeah, that's not so nice.
And a Bob. Hey, his name is Bob.
His name is Bob.
Yeah, bobtail squid.
Yeah.
Bobtail squid, he is called. And this is a beautiful goby. Yeah. They are always in a foul mood, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, look at the face.
yeah, but some people and some fish just smile on the inside.
Okay, yeah, that's your text. Huh?
Yeah, they don't know.
This is super duper adventure picture. I
Hmm.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And this poor little fish has blown itself already up. So
Yeah.
the lizard fish can't eat it, I hope.
Well, Wim, you get to know that because you can see. We'll make sure we post the stream link a couple of days, one day before, and then you can see what time the live will start, if that's okay with you. So now we come to Jo van Geert.
Good friend
We
as
have,
well.
yeah, and he's responsible for the photo we saw last week of Susie the turtle.
And
Susie will not be
Susie,
included in.
yeah,
Sorry.
and but Susie is also a part of our introduction movie, or not? Isn't it? No.
No, because it's a photo.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry,
Uh,
wrong day.
and those photos are nothing short of amazing, actually. Just
You know what the trick? What I find amazing with the pictures from Jo van Geert? He just gives you the whole bunch.
yeah,
There is no editing. There is no cleaning. He just gives them to you, and that's it. So what you see is what you get. This is what he shoots,
yeah, right.
and that's amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
there
fantastic.
is no editing of the pictures, and this is an emperor shrimp of 1 centimeter.
Yeah, yeah, it's great, eh?
Yeah, I love it. And talking about dramatic, I mean,
Very.
I love this one.
Yeah,
This is, I think the pictures from Yo are my style. Let's say that.
they tell a story.
Yeah,
There's contrast in there.
dramatic.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
creates a feeling.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
And this
This
you
is a
don't see
story.
very often.
No, it's a story. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
do you remember that we made a small movie from this? You and me, we were working together to get this school with catfish swimming my way.
yeah, at the South Mainland.
Yes, and we used it on one of the streams.
Yeah,
And look at this. I love that kind of things.
yeah. Really focusing, literally focusing on so much detail.
Yep. Oh, look at
The
this.
babies. Yeah.
Me.
Whoever can guess what kind of are these squid? No,
No. They
they're fish.
are very likely the
Blennies.
babies. Oh no, they are it's a mouth breeder, and it's the hawk. Oh my god. In the sand, wide open mouth. Come on, guys, help me out. Um, jawfish. Jawfish.
Ah, oh, okay,
See,
okay,
they are the babies of a jawfish
right.
because the eggs and the babies stay in the mouth until they
Mm,
go. Mm.
a whole cluster.
Yeah, well, that would be around the mouth then.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah,
I'm not sure now either.
but it's a
Any other suggestion? Yeah, I don't mind being wrong.
and this is like the birth of the universe,
Yes,
the Big Bang.
this is Big Bang. Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful focus on the eye, super shallow
yeah,
depth of field.
yeah.
Um,
The depth
the
of
eye
field
is
is
so sharp.
1.5 centimeter. The rest is
Yeah.
unsharp. Yeah. Theater.
And you can do that digitally as well, but that nothing beats skill.
Yeah. True.
Here you go.
Yeah. Here, there you go.
Yeah.
I was right. Jawfish. But amazing picture because, well, we see many jawfish, but not so many with eggs inside and even less with babies inside.
Yeah.
You know, they cannot eat until the babies swim, huh?
Wow.
Or they have swallowed their offspring every now and then. There are plenty of them.
Okay, that's a very good question, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes for them to hatch, but
Yeah.
you know, this is amazing. Look, their planet, I don't know which planet is there on the bottom with its own moon. And this is
Yeah.
an alien flying by.
Definitely.
Hey, this kind of pictures can be made on the black water diving in March.
Yes. Yeah.
I hope so. Nee.
Look at that. This is almost like a glass sculpture.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jo is an artist anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a sculptor. He's a sculptor with metal.
Okay.
And we did, actually with Jo, we did our first black water dives. And we did these dives, these are all black water dives. And we did it on black rock.
Right.
And he did with Fendi. Fendi was very apprehensive because Fendi doesn't like dark and things he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But after the dive and he saw the results, he was sold.
Perfect. So yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful photos from Jo. And Katrin is also someone who doesn't like to edit or color grade her pictures that much, and she also has a very keen eye for things.
Yes, she always likes structures, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And patterns.
Pattern structures, exactly.
Like this.
Like
Beautiful.
this.
Very angry.
Yeah.
Or this. I mean, this could be anything for people that don't dive. Right?
Yeah.
Very artistic.
Now,
or this.
This is quite amazing.
This
This
is
is the it's the pouch of a ghost
relic
pipefish.
Ghost pipefish, yes.
Yeah. And it's got all these embryos in there, these little fetuses.
And this is a salp. A salp is a kind of jellyfish, and they
Right.
swim around in colonies. These strings can be extremely long. They can be 2 meters, 3 meters long.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know what this is?
It's a kind of anemone.
Huh.
But one without fish.
Yeah.
This is also something people hardly know. They think anemone is anemone fish, that's it. But there are many, many anemones without fish. Many kinds of anemones without fish.
Yeah.
And this is so funny, always so funny. Hey, Arjen, did you know that this kind of flatfish, did you know that when they are born, they swim like a normal fish? They have an eye on each side, like any other fish, and then the body turns, but the eyes stay in the same position.
Yeah. They basically reconfigure their phase as they're growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe some people would like that too.
I think my eyes are fine where they are at the moment.
You,
This is,
yeah,
I
very
don't know,
nice.
it's swimming, it's free.
Swimming shop. Yeah. This kind of animals does swim,
Yeah.
and these beautiful clams.
Hmm. I would say also not easy to make because usually when you approach, they sense it and then they close.
They close. Yeah, you have to be so quiet, so
Mm.
slow, so
Yeah,
nice picture, nice lighting.
I like this for its crispness
Yes.
and the spots.
Uh, try to say crispness twice.
Crispness. I've just done it. So that was Katrin, and then René Zoek, also a good friend of ours. He does a very different category of underwater photography.
Yeah,
And
he's underwater modeling.
yeah, and
Wide angle, lot of wide angle, and yeah,
his
another
wife
kind of
is its model.
yes.
Oh, there's people passing by here, and they're singing.
Okay, well, better than screaming.
Yeah.
And just to have everybody realize that this is taken at a depth of 25, 26 meters on the Mola shipwreck. And I know for a fact because I was the safety diver here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I personally, I think that these pictures are amazing, very dramatic. And it was a lot of fun to make. She's very brave, huh? This
Yeah,
is like the upside down jellyfish.
a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
So to do this, we went shopping for dresses first, which was fun.
Mhm. Blowing a kiss to the turtle.
Yeah, and guys, she has a 6 kilo weight belt on, and we're
Yeah.
diving here Alung Banua. And if after the Renee is taking position and then we signal something and then let go, I have to swim very fast out of the wide angle lens. But then she cannot swim because she doesn't have any fins on, and I think it was 6 kilos of weight under the dress. So along a sandy slope or a bottom, it's okay, but with a wall like this, it can be quite awkward. Let's say that.
Yeah, it's a
He's
logistical challenge.
completely relaxed.
Yeah.
Very beautiful pictures.
Yeah, I agree, Wim. It's quite beautiful. So here, Simone, you must be somewhere around the right corner, I'm guessing?
Yes, because I have to be fast swimming back.
Yeah.
When Renee is finished, I swim back immediately with the octopus. She takes the octopus, I hold her, inflate my BCD, and then we're safe again.
Yeah.
So,
amazing.
but she is amazing too, because look at her face. She's completely relaxed, very relaxed face, smiling or angry, whatever she wants to express.
Yeah, it's
And
great stuff.
maybe you think she's touching the coral, but she is not. She's not holding on to anything.
No. Yeah, it's just a shot in the moment. It's great timing, essentially.
Yes.
Everything relies on timing.
Yes. I love to do this.
Yeah.
We did it
Hopefully
twice, actually.
Yeah. And hopefully they'll be back soon.
I hope so too, yeah.
Yeah. And then another photographer that kind of falls into its own category. Albert says, great photos and a very brave lady. What kind of lights are being used?
Very big irons, I think. Very big, two.
Right. Is that the same that Warmut Sobainski uses?
I'm not 100% sure, Ian, but I think so, because they're amongst photographers, they're pretty common, let's say that.
Right. Yeah. Then we are about to come to our last two photographers. Another one that, in my opinion, has a very distinctive style is this gentleman. Another good friend, Mr. Weinberg. And he is all about patterns, cropping. He's got also a very distinctive look in his photos.
Yeah, but he has a different purpose also. Yeah, he is really making ID pictures because he needs the illustration for all his amazing ID underwater life books, which he made two of. Unfortunately, only available in French. And I asked him to make one in English or translate it in English because they are very, very complete and they're all filled with his own pictures. Wow. So, Stephen really makes ID pictures, but nevertheless, they're still very beautiful, especially the non-fish ones.
Yeah. And these are these funny profile shots of these fish.
Yeah, the banggai.
Yeah.
This has the Indonesian flag on its eye.
Yeah. And this is typical Stephen.
Yes. By the way, it's a hard coral.
Emperor shrimp on a starfish.
I think starfish. I think you're right. Could be sea cucumber.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah. I remember. I was with him this dive. This picture has been taken in the Lembe Strait, and I was, damn it, what's that? The whole sand was covered with this kind of skeleton heads, and Stephen was quite excited by it too. If I'm not mistaken, they're Ascidians as well.
Oh, wow.
But I had never seen them before.
And there's like these lighter dark dots, dark dots with these blue little spots on them in the black. Do you see that?
Yeah, no. Yeah, maybe that's the inside of the Ascidian.
Yeah. Huh.
But it's a great picture. I love it.
Yeah. Like piggy noses.
Oh yeah, you could see that.
Yeah. Oink.
I saw Halloween faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is as something you would call, you should not have done that photo.
Because it's the underside.
It's the other side of the contest.
Yeah.
But how do I know that? That's because I have done it also. But beautiful.
Okay. Yeah.
Never pretend to be holier than the Pope.
Lovely.
Crown of Thorns.
Sorry, what's that?
Crown of Thorns.
Crown of Thorns. Yeah, the reefs are not so happy with that.
Nope, but still beautiful.
Exactly.
Hard coral.
Morasidian.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Nice one, yeah.
Yeah.
You see the similarity, by the way?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I can see it.
Ah, that's 2 in 1. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
Look, do you see the face in the middle?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I chose it.
Yeah.
It's
Really
peeking
good.
out. Yeah. And then our final photographer, and I've already done the little elevator pitch at the beginning of our live when you were rushing to get home, is Raymond Bennekes. These photos were not taken here in North Sulawesi yet, but it's a selection of his pictures. And yeah, you can see why he is a champion photographer, basically. He makes absolutely lovely photos.
For
And it
sure.
would be it would be great to have him on the show, and also to meet him in March in person.
Yes. Oh, he will do another live stream.
Yeah.
Is that something to plan in 2
Yeah,
weeks?
for sure. I've reached out to him to see when he's available.
Okay. Oh,
So-
juvenile fish. Beautiful. Huh?
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, it's just a seahorse, but look at how you photograph it.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Try.
A worm. Christmas tree worm.
Could be.
This is great. I like this.
Yep.
You've got the handyman at home?
The handyman. Why? You
Yeah.
hear it?
It
No,
sounds
that-
like construction.
No, it's Juna.
Oh.
She has a heavy step.
Oh. So yeah, I wanted
Nice.
to end with yes, exactly. Paul. Selamat siang, Axel. Agreed.
On
Look
the
at
way.
that.
Yeah, beautiful. Really,
Mhm.
really. Yeah. Absolutely. Cute.
So yeah, that's oh yeah, and of course the Blackwater stuff is quite amazing in its own right.
Yeah, for me, this is an amazing picture as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it has been cleaned up. You have to do that on Blackwater diving. You have to clean up because there's so much stuff floating around. But yeah, look at this. And this stuff you can make by yourself, guys, really, with any decent camera
Mm-hmm.
other than an action camera.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
It's a hairy shrimp.
a hairy shrimp. Yeah.
Oh,
I had
wow.
to think for a minute. Yes, Albert. He will teach you that,
Yes.
That's
And
the
it will
idea.
be-
and you're gonna have so much fun, and you're gonna learn a lot.
You know, Albert, when everything goes smooth again, I'm going to buy myself a decent camera and I want to make pictures like this.
Mm.
This is Vanity Fair. It's like fireworks.
Yeah, exactly.
And here you see the juvenile flatfish with the eyes on either side.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Huh.
There you go.
Yeah. But the mouth is already moved, see?
Is it
Well, is it not the mouth?
difficult to see? So
But
the
eyes-
white spot.
No, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the how do you say that? The slinger.
Yeah, slinger.
Well, this bended kind of thing. Isn't that the mouth?
No, you mean on the bottom?
Yeah.
No. So I think the white bit, the white little spot, that's where the eye is located, and directly below it should be the mouth.
Mm,
I
what
think.
would you call that bottom thing then?
The gills.
I
Yeah.
looks weird, but anyway, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's a flatfish.
Oh,
This is great, eh?
that's uh, Nautilus.
Mm.
It's a Nautilus octopus.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. You don't see those every day.
Okay. Axel agrees with you about the gills.
Yeah.
Like this kind of pictures.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah. Yeah.
different.
But yeah, that's some great stuff from Raymond there, and
Bearded goby.
mm,
Guys, those bearded gobies, they are maybe 1 centimeter, 1.5 max.
wow, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And this is your Huistuin en Keukenhoodie, but
But
great shot.
yes, in action, moving.
Yeah, exactly. Also, a lot of atmosphere in this one.
Yes.
Very appropriate for Halloween.
Yeah. Dramatic.
Mm,
Dramatic
yeah,
coloring.
yeah. And the harsh shadows.
Mm.
If fish could be a moon, it would look like
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's
our
it.
photo selection.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I can
More
always
nice,
count.
more nice pictures, but you can't account for taste. No, you can't, and that doesn't matter. What's important is what you like about photos, and especially if you enjoy the photos you're making, then that's the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And what everybody else thinks is not important.
doesn't
Unless, of course, it's Raymond Wenniges, right?
well, it's only important if it helps you become the
Better.
photographer that you want to be. But yeah, I always say what other people think doesn't matter because you cannot read thoughts.
True. And Yvonne is very artistic by herself as well. So
Yeah,
she probably has her own style. She
yeah,
makes pictures too.
exactly. Yeah, and I like Yvonne's eye also. She sees something. Uh, she's got a very abstract eye in
Yes.
that sense. Yeah, very
Yes.
impressionistic.
Definitely.
So she will take a picture of a piece of coral intersecting the blue and the red. I don't know. And then it becomes a canvas.
And then it becomes Yvonne's picture.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Then it becomes your own. So yeah, once again, while with us ending this selection of pictures with the ones from Raymond, I hope it inspired you a little bit, and I hope you want to share the stream with everyone else. And if you know anyone who wants to pick up underwater photography, or is interested in it, or is maybe wants to learn a little bit more about it, then yeah, let us know and let them know that there's a great course, 10 days in March. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic 2 weeks, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I fully agree.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to that.
So get in touch with us or with Diving Holidays, and then
We broke a record this year, I think. This was the longest stream so far, I think.
well, a lot of photos to go through.
Yes.
Thank you, Philip.
Thank you. Hey, and you guys have a safe flight home.
Yes.
And yeah,
Thanks for being with us.
if we go and stream 2 hours later, I still hope that you can make it. But if not, then we will see you the week after again,
Yeah.
live.
Yes. And finally, Paul says it's a challenge to make nice pictures with a simple camera. But yeah, it's not about the camera, really.
You have to see it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I think it is the remark of Yvonne, because Yvonne makes the pictures and Paul is filming.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. So you are going to Singapore.
I'm going to Singapore.
How long are you staying?
We will stay only one night in Singapore. Then we're flying through to Sumatra. And Juna and me, we will spend 2 nights in the jungle.
Nice.
And with the idea to see the orangutans in Sumatra before they are extinct. I want her to see them.
Yeah.
And some other monkeys and birds and probably a lot of insects. She looks forward to that, especially the insects.
Oh yeah.
So it will be a challenge, and but hopefully we will have a good time. I also don't really know what to expect, and yeah. So we bought a lightweight backpack today, and I had to have some shoes where I can walk into the jungle with.
Okay.
So I bought that, and yeah.
Nice.
I think we still need some energy bars.
Yeah.
Especially for Oma. And then we will fly back again over Singapore. It was the easiest, cheapest route. And we will be back on the 18th.
Well, sounds like a nice trip.
Yeah. So we will do that.
Perfect. Well, I think, shall we wrap it up for today?
Let's wrap it up. Guys.
Bye, Dina.
Come and say goodbye with your mooie haren. She just went to the hairdresser. She looks like a...
Which one did you go? Johnny Andrea?
No. We go to a real one.
Oh, it's not a real one?
Well, I know better one.
Okay.
You cannot see that from my hair, but...
So if I want hair like Juna's, then I have to go to the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
Perfect. All right, everyone. I wish
Have
you
a
all
very nice weekend, everybody.
Yes. And we will see you next week.
We will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.